Hello, Kayla.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Why are we whispering?
I don't know. I think it's just going to be just as loud, though, looking at the ziggy-zaggies.
Cool.
What week is this? Is it Halloween week?
Yes. No.
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 Halloween's next week.
Yes.
Of course we know that, because it's 2 days away. 3 days away.
Yes.
How are you doing, listeners? Welcome to MumbleCast. We've not thought of a tagline yet because we are amateurs, but let's come up on the spot. Go, Kayla.
MumbleCast. The podcast that mumbles about random stuff.
So I'm to say, hello, welcome to MumbleCast, the podcast that mumbles about random stuff.
Yes.
Oh, it's got no flow to it. I won't sound cool like a presenter.
Well, then you gotta give me more than one day to think about this.
No, I've given you like a week.
And a half.
And a half, exactly.
I've had other things on my mind.
Yeah, okay, I can't think of anything right now anyway. We'll think of something.
Put you on the spot.
We were away running this weekend, and we ran 15 miles each. Not that that's that far. I know some of you are like, oh, I can do that in a day. But we did it over like a 24-hour period where us and a bunch of teams had to run for a race, and it was fun-ish. It rained a little bit.
Yes.
And our legs are sore.
Very sore.
Okay, cool. So we've not had a massive amount of time this weekend, unfortunately, to come up with a new topic, but we are going to hit you up with some Mumble Jumbles. We actually did this. We've been doing this relatively frequently. It makes it easier. I know you guys like them, and it means that we can spend a bit more time researching a topic for the subsequent weeks. But anyway, you don't need to know that. You good to go?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get ready to jumble. Oh, crumbs. Let's go again. Let's get ready to jumble. I was really thinking you were going to go mumble there. I was like, oh no. All right, I'm going to hit you up with one straight off the bat and see how you do. I am 20. This is a hard one. Mm-hmm. And it might be difficult. I might have to give you like a...
Is this a math one?
It's not a math one.
God.
It's a letter one.
Okay, go.
Once I am 24. Twice I am 20. 3 times I am unclean. What am I?
Once I'm 24.
Twice I am 20.
Twice
3 times I am unclean.
I'm 20.
Yeah. Now, I've got to be honest, on my screen, I have 4 options. It makes it a lot easier. At the moment, it's almost near impossible for you to think of. Or not. Who knows?
Huh.
Talk me through it.
All right. So originally I was thinking once I was 24, that'd be like the 24th letter of the alphabet.
Uh-huh.
So X.
Yeah.
And then twice would be T.
Why would twice be T?
Oh, because it said twice I'm 20. So then that would be T.
Interesting. Okay. But if it's one thing you're looking for.
But then why would it go down to 20?
I don't know. But what would be twice?
Oh. Okay. Hold on. Once 24 is X. X 2 times is 10 is the Roman numeral. Well, it'd be 10 and 10, which would be 20.
Uh-huh.
And then 3 times I'm unclean. XXX.
The Vin Diesel movie, I know. It was really unclean.
No,
he needs a wash.
Isn't that like usually like how you say there's something like bad in something like...
No. Typically, I think XXX usually means X-rated. As in, like, pornographic material.
Unclean. There
yes,
you go.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. But you were saying, like, on, like, I thought you were going, like, hazardous material type way. Okay. Well, you just say porn.
Oh.
It's not a rude word. Because I said letters, did that help? I was unsure.
You didn't say... Yeah, you did. Yeah, that helped.
Do you think that helped?
Yeah.
Damn, okay. When I said it, I was like, fuck, is that going to make it too easy or not? But anyway, I think regardless, it was so impressive you getting that.
Thanks.
All right, have you got one?
Yeah. A man stands on one side of the river, his dog on the other. The man calls his dog, who immediately crosses the river without getting wet and without using a bridge or a boat. How did the dog do it?
Is the river a river?
Yes.
Like a flowing river?
It was a river.
So the man standing on one side of the river?
Yes.
The dog standing on the other?
Yes.
Side of the river?
Yes.
He calls the dog.
Yes.
And his dog crosses the river.
Yes.
And makes it to him
Yes.
Doesn't use any sort of bridge.
No.
Bob, is it a really small river?
No.
You can step over it.
No.
Is the river on a map?
Like, is it on a map? Like, are they standing on a map?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. However, you hesitated. Why would that be?
Oh, because I was thinking, like, yes, it's probably like if you go to a map, that river's probably on the map, but they're not standing on the map.
Okay. Is there any other things rivers use words for? River. No, I don't think so. Not that I know of. River. Dog standing on one side. Okay, repeat. Is it in the wording?
No.
Okay. So man standing on one side of the river, the dog standing on the other. The dog crosses the river and doesn't get wet, but it doesn't use a bridge. Has there a dried up? Is it like a dried up river?
No.
Is the dog wearing a raincoat?
No. You are on the right path with dried up river.
But if it's not dried up, I don't know where else to go. Is it being blocked by a dam?
No.
Is there only a little bit of water left? Is the step... No, you said no, those bridges. Are there lily pads? Is there a boat?
No.
Is there... I give up.
Okay, the dog probably got really cold.
It was a frozen river.
Yes.
Well, see, I'm going to argue this.
Okay.
Rivers typically are flowing. Flowing water typically doesn't freeze. I'm not saying that in all situations because I know like Niagara Falls freezes and stuff. Mm-hmm. But in my experience, flowing water doesn't freeze.
Rivers don't freeze.
Even in Scotland, rivers don't freeze that often. Maybe a little bit. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. It's another one. I can't do this one. I'll do this one very quickly and see if you get it.
Okay.
It always runs but never walks, always murmurs but never talks, has a mouth but never eats, has a bed but never sleeps. What is it?
It always runs but never stops.
But never walks.
Never walks.
Always murmurs but never talks, has a mouth but never eats, has a bed but never sleeps. What is it?
A river.
Yeah. That's why I said I wouldn't do it, but anyway. Yeah. Another one. It's at the beginning of eternity, the end of time and space. It is at the start of every end and at the end of every place. What am I?
Whoa, that's a lot of words.
Yeah.
It's at the beginning of eternity.
Yep. And the end of time and space. It is at the start of every end and the end of every place. What am I?
The letter E.
Yeah. I know it's two little ones back to back, but it's just what I had. That's good as well.
Thank you.
I think I would struggle because I probably wouldn't have known how to spell some of these. I get confused. Yeah. Okay, you go.
Okay. A sundial has the fewest moving parts of any timepiece. Which has the most?
The most moving parts of any timepiece. Oh man, I think we've had this one.
Have we?
I think you asked me this one. Because I was like, oh, watch. A watch will have lots of moving parts. And you're like, it's not a watch. And I was like, no, but it must be a watch.
It's not a watch.
Yeah, I know. Because that's what I argued last time. And it ended up being an egg timer. Not an egg timer, like a sand timer, like an hourglass. Because I had a lot of bits of sand in it.
Sand.
Yep.
All right, let's do a harder one.
We did do that one.
But
we did that one way back when I was like, at the start of the year.
Okay.
I have lakes with no water, mountains with no stone, and cities of no buildings. What am I? Oh, this is an easy one.
Map.
Yeah. How can you have that the XX one at the beginning and then that one? Seems way too easy. All right, you go.
Put a coin into an empty bottle and insert a cork into the neck. How can you remove the coin without removing the cork or breaking the bottle?
Put a coin into the bottle, put a cork in that bottle's neck, and get the coin out without breaking the bottle.
Or removing the cork.
Does the bottle have a bottom that you can screw off?
No.
Is that a glass bottle? It's not a glass bottle.
Oh, it is a glass bottle, but you can't. There's not nothing to take it off.
Is the cork big enough?
Yes.
Does it fill up the neck?
Yes.
And you need to put a hole in the cork?
No.
Push the cork all the way through?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Did we just have harder ones at the beginning, or are we just getting good at this?
I think we're getting good at this.
Because we're getting them really quickly. Like, surprisingly quickly, I feel. What's greater than God, worse than Satan? Poor people have it, rich people need it, and if you eat it, you'll die.
Damn.
Yeah. It's not a silly one, but...
Greater than God.
Worse than Satan. Poor people have it, rich people need it, and if you eat it, you'll die.
If you eat it, you'll die. That's the part that's throwing me off.
Well, what would be the answer for the other ones?
Greater than God.
What's greater than God? Ooh, prepare to insult some people. I think these are going to be quiet ones. We might need to get closer, trying to gain up a little bit.
Worse than Satan?
Yep.
Envy.
So envy is greater than God?
No.
What's greater than God? Just list things.
I don't know of anything.
So that would mean...
Nothing.
Okay.
And nothing's worse than Satan.
Yep.
And...
What do people have? Poor people?
Nothing.
What do rich people need?
Nothing.
And
if you eat nothing, you die. It's
exactly.
Nothing.
See? We just got to talk through it. We'll get these.
Okay.
Easy money.
You're going to like this one.
Okay.
2 boxers are in a match scheduled for 12 rounds. Pure
boxing
boxing
dogs
only,
or boxer boxes?
Pure boxing only. No kicking, UFC takedowns, or anything else.
Okay. Did they actually put UFC takedowns?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Should be MMA ones, but anyway, carry on.
One of the boxers gets knocked out after only 6 rounds, yet no man throws a punch. How is this possible?
2 boxers in the ring, normal boxing, no punches are thrown, but he gets knocked out.
One of the boxers gets knocked out after only 6 rounds, yet no man throws a punch.
Only 6 rounds. 6 rounds is quite long sometimes. It's like 18 minutes of boxing. I think they're 3-minute rounds. I can't remember. He gets knocked out. There are 2 boxers in a ring. Is it a standard ring?
Mm-hmm.
Standard fighting? Standard boxing, you said?
Sure, I don't know what that means.
And they get knocked out?
Yes.
He gets knocked out, or
one of the boxers gets knocked out after only 6 rounds, yet no man throws a punch.
Oh, it's a female's boxing fight.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I just missed the man by the bottom.
I know, you kept saying he gets knocked out, and I'm like, no. One of them gets knocked out.
So there was a really interesting thing I heard on the radio the other day there. So there was the news pronouncer was speaking about the English cricket team. He said, and England, blah, 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 wickets, blah, 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 bullshit. And then he went on to going, and England women's football team. And then the presenter started just, because they have banter anyway, but they're challenging, why did you say women's football team? And he goes, well, because it's a women's football team. But would you say the men's football team? He goes, no, not traditionally. He was like, so why do you have to specify that they're women's? Why can't you just say the men's football? I was like, well, it's really interesting because he's right to say that because people would be confused, the mass populations, but it's not right to
that you have to
suggest that you have to say one or the other. It's just quite interesting. The guy was just taking the piss because he knows that was the case, but it's just another one of these
very interesting
male-female things. I did read another very... you know what? We don't have to get into that today. A father gives money to his 2 sons. The older son, he gives 15 cents. To the younger one, he gives 10 cents. What time is it?
Whoa. Repeat that.
A father gives money to his 2 sons. To the older son, he gives 15 cents. To the younger one, he gives 10 cents. What time is it?
It is money-making time.
Money-making time.
It is allowance time. Okay. Father gives money to his 2 sons.
Mm-hmm.
The oldest one gets 15 cents. The youngest one gets 10.
Mm-hmm.
205.
No, 205.
225.
No.
Okay. His 2 sons. Gives money to his 2 sons.
I'm going to be honest. I don't even get the answer. Let's try and work this out together. So, the answer is 1/4 to 2. Why is that 1/4 to 2?
Okay.
1/4. Oh, got it.
1/4 is the 25.
Yeah, so 15. One gets 15, one gets 10. That combined is 25, which is 1/4. He's 2 sons, so it's a quarter to 2.
So it's just a play on words.
Yeah. It's not the time, but I get what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well played. Playbuzz.com. You got another one?
Well, this one's not very good.
No, it's okay.
A man takes his car to a hotel. Upon reaching the hotel, he is immediately declared bankrupt. Why?
Oh, Monopoly. Yeah. I think we've had that one as well.
What do these words have in common? Polish, job, and herb.
Polish, job, and herb. Well, you're saying herb wrong to start off with. It's herb. But anyway.
Okay.
What do they all have in common? They're also pronounced different ways. No.
Yeah.
Is that it?
If you capitalize the first letter, yeah.
How do you pronounce job differently?
Job, like the book of the Bible.
Oh, okay, yeah. And
Polish.
herb?
And herb.
Oh, is herb the name? No, herb is the name.
Herb's the name. Herb's the...
For, oh, it depends where you come from, but yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, because Polish and Polish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised I got that one. From December the 1st to June the 30th, this man is out of sight. But then he appears on the 1st of July, all the way through till Bonfires Night, 5th of November. What is the guy's name?
Guy Fawkes.
No.
Okay, let me think. I just had to guess that.
But that was the name of the guy from Bonfire Nights. Good job.
I know.
Yeah.
Remember, the 5th of November. I watched V for Vendetta. I think that's the same thing. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Well, sort of.
September 1st through July what?
30th.
Oh, June 30th?
The man is out of sight.
And then July 1st through...
But he appears on the 1st of July and all the way through till Bonfire Night. What is the guy's name? Oh, I know. This was actually on a Instagram post that might have used to be an old Vine, where a boy was singing something. Don't know if you remember. You might have not even seen this. So anyway, so from December the 1st to June the 5th, this man is out of sight. But then he appears on the 1st of July all the way through to Bonfires Night. What is the guy's name?
Is this something I would know?
Only if you're aware of this anomaly. It's not an anomaly, but it's just a thing. You know how it's like knowing that... Oh, actually, I can't tell. It's like, you know how you learn the planets with your wee rhyme about mum gives pizza to 7 people or whatever. It's kind of like knowing something like that.
Okay. But is it an actual man?
Figure it out and see.
September 1st through June 30th.
No. From December 1st to June 30th.
December
man is out of
or
sight.
September?
December, Christmas time. The end of the year. The last day of the year. Second last day of the year. No, 30th is December. Last day of the year till 1st of June.
Reread it again.
I lied. 1st of December to June 30th.
Okay.
The man is out of
December
sight.
1st till June 30th.
The man is out of sight. From July 1st till Bonfire Night. Something.
Is it like summer or
No. Think of what I mentioned about the planets.
some type of eclipse or moon? The man in the moon.
No, so remember how you remembered the planets?
Yeah.
How?
My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas.
Yes. Okay. So I don't know what the name is for that type of memory game.
Oh, okay. So like the first letter.
Maybe.
F, 1st of December.
So for the 1st of December to 30th of June, this man is out of sight. From the 1st of July to November to Bonfire's Night, he comes out or something. I don't know. It's dead, so I can't see it anymore.
I have no idea.
Okay, so I'll help. Alright, so we've got, he's about in July, in August, in September, October, and November. But he disappears from December to January. Jan to June. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do we have there? Yeah, what was the numbers? What was the months again?
December.
No, he's not. He's disappeared in December.
Oh, July, August, September, October, November.
Yeah.
Is it just the months of the year?
No, not necessarily. It's a guy. It's a man.
July, August.
So my very educated mother served pizzas. 9 pizzas.
July, J. August.
No, we're just spelling, guys.
September, S.
October.
Jason.
Jason. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Jason who?
Just Jason. It's really crap. But the answer is Jason. Jason's comes out in between those times. I know, it's stupid. So the Instagram picture was some kid who went, it was like a list of like the first letters of the month. And he went January, February, March, April, May, June. And he went, Jason Derulo, because it was Jason D. It was pretty funny. Anyway, he got a like from me. He didn't get a like from me. I don't like anything. Sorry, that's all I had there.
Wow.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Jason
Derulo. So, yeah. Anything else? You got another one?
I think we have to end on that one.
We have to end on Jason Derulo. All right, before we go, guys, we didn't do this last week or the week before. Shits and hits. Actually, we need a new section. Do. Shits and hits. Okay, that was our theme music now. Have you got any shits and hits for the last 2 weeks?
I haven't done anything, so I haven't seen anything, and I mean, I still really like that Lil Wayne album as a hit.
So, someone was speaking to me about it today, and he said he really liked it as well, and that because we were being really bad and talking bad about Cardi B. Sorry, Cardi, I know you listen, but we because I was saying some stuff about her music, and then he was like, oh, but it's like she doesn't compare to Lil Wayne and blah blah blah, and he really liked it, and I listened to it once, like I said I would, and I haven't listened to it again yet, so I'm still like, it was fine. You know, it didn't jump out at me as like, this is something new and cool. It was just maybe, oh, it's Lil Wayne again doing his thing. But I need to give it another listen, I guess. Yeah,
don't listen to the first two. The first one's his mom crying. The second one's a song about his mom crying.
Oh, yeah. I think the third one I did like. Or was this another album? Oh, no. Yeah, I can't remember. What did you think of Ant-Man when we watched it again?
I think I understood it a lot better.
2 weeks ago. Sorry, I missed what you said there.
I feel like I understood it a lot better.
Okay, yeah. Did you see it at the cinema? I forgot it was like 4 years ago it came out. I was like, a long time ago.
I don't remember I saw it.
I really like Michael Pena's character. I don't know, I just really funny.
Who?
His friend. What's his friend? Like the Mexican guy?
Oh, yeah, I like him.
I don't know what his name is, actually, character's name. But I like him. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He does that role really well. I've seen him do like serious roles, but he does that really. It's quality. What else have I done? I watched. Oh no, I talked about watching Luke. Oh, remember told you I watched Iron Fist.
Okay.
Remember I mentioned that?
Yeah.
And I think I mentioned that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I think when we did it last. I enjoyed it. I'm still not. I've still got a couple of episodes left. Apparently it's been cancelled though, so no more Iron Fist. Which I guess maybe it's weird because Netflix rarely cancels anything. It rounds up things, but it never cancels things. So that's interesting. But Daredevil 3 is coming out, so we'll watch that and we'll see how it goes. They may be just either getting rid of the Marvel characters because Disney have their thing coming next year, or maybe it was just not popular enough. I don't know.
Well, they better not get rid of Jessica Jones because she's my favorite.
I don't know. I don't know if that has a 4th season coming yet. Third season coming yet, yeah. Because they're not going to Defenders anymore either, I don't think.
They're not?
Don't think so.
But they're so good.
Well, apparently the numbers don't say so. Or maybe it's Marvel's making them pay more. I don't know what it is. But that's interesting.
Really sad.
I didn't listen to too much last couple of weeks. I did listen to... So I thought after giving this new rap music a bit of grief, I thought, okay, I'll sit down and actually listen to an album. So I listened to 6ix9ine album. 6ix9ine, is it 69? 6ix9ine? 6ix9ine? Do you know the guy who's got all his tattoos and coloured hair? And he's got like 6ix9ines written all over his arm?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It was anyway, I listened to him. Oh my God. I think I can stand by what I thought. Like, no, I'm sure there's a place and people who enjoy the music, but I don't get what you're getting out of it. Like, it's not even... hey, I'm not... He's got obviously some talent and fans, and it's just not made for me. That's fine, I get that. But he literally rhymes like 4 words in every song. Like, one of them's one of them's yeah, right? One of them's a word I'm not allowed to say, you know. And it's like, just because you say these words, and it's not rhyming, it is blah 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 blah, and like, just because you go at the end doesn't mean you're rhyming or doesn't mean you're rapping. It just means you're saying stuff and rhyming the last thing.
Yeah.
And then when he does rhyme actual words, it's the same word with the same word. And like, that's not a rhyme. Like, it's like a half. I don't know if it's even a half rhyme. I don't know what it's called. And then there's so much references to guns and pew pew pew, guns pew pew pew. And I'm like, I don't know. Hey, if people like it, kudos to them. If it sells records, fine. But
that's annoying.
Honestly, guys, just go have a wee listen, and like, you'll feel a bit stressed afterwards because you're like, oh my God, this is somehow music and making more money than you are. Yeah, deal with it, guys. But I don't know. I don't get it. It's...
Ew.
Rap's come a long way, and unfortunately it's not always been up.
No.
But hey, at least I'm glad I listened to it, because I'm like, okay, well, at least I can say I've listened to his album.
Yeah, you can have an opinion on it.
And yeah, I can legitimately say what I feel about it.
Yeah.
So that's on my shits list.
Okay. So I should not listen to it.
I'd like to listen to it just to appreciate how crap it is.
Okay.
Or how not for you it is.
Okay.
Yeah. But don't go out your way like, oh, I want to listen to something. No. Take 10 minutes and listen to flick through this album. What was that bloody... You remember that song I hated from a couple of weeks ago, Kanye West and Lil Pump? I didn't realize that was everywhere. I think I spoke about this again the other week there. It's everywhere, and I can't get it out of my bloody head now, and I still hate it. I hate it. I was on at the gym the other day, then I was like, I hate this song, and it's just bugging me. So still on my shits list, but damn, you can write a catchy song. Did I watch anything else? I'm a big fan of this podcast and broadcasting website. It's like planetbroadcasting.com is this Australian network of podcasts. Mm-hmm. Really good. It's got the podcast that started me off liking podcasts called The Weekly Planet on it, and it's got one called Primates, done by an Australian comedian called Matt Stewart, who's it's basically, it talks about pop culture things that has monkeys in it or apes of some sort. It's not really about what they talk about, but it's good.
It sounds interesting.
And they've got other podcasts, one called Do Go On, which kind of to some degree influenced my decision to do this as well, which is them. They just talk about subjects, and again, there's 3 of them, so they bounce ideas, and it's just 3 comedians. Very funny.
Do they mumble while they do it?
They don't. They speak very clearly, and they have good written scripts, so it's all very well done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so completely unlike us.
Probably why they can they've got millions of listeners, and they're touring Europe this year.
Hey, we have 6.
That's true. We can maybe have one tour where we go to one place and they watch us.
Yeah, it sounds like a
they'll
plan.
do like live shows. It's good. So I've been listening to them a lot. Okay. So anyway, that's it. Nothing else. No more shit.
Yeah, I need to listen to more and do more, but I haven't.
I want to, just at work. It's hard to. That's the only time I do that, in the car and when I get home. Actually, all the time. So I listen to podcasts now. Anyway, I need a new one. So guys, if you got any new good podcasts, and I want people who sound better than us and also sound good in general. There's lots of podcasts out there. Everyone's like, ugh. They just sound like boring feckers. I want actual interesting people who are animated and are talking about something interesting. Anyone who's not animated. So another podcast listener on this network. Sorry, I'm killing it. You're yawning. It's tiresome. I know. There's another I've never been a fan of Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
I've never cared for it. But again, on this network, there's one called Dragon Friends, right? And it is quality. It makes me want to do Dungeons and Dragons just because how fun they make it sound. But they do it bi-week or every 2 weeks, fortnightly, and it's only 40 minutes long, so I don't get my Dragon Friends fill. But that's really good. So if you want to listen to a D&D podcast, that's the one to go with. There's a whole bunch of other ones, and that sounds stupid but it's more about the comedians and the story they tell rather than let's roll for this goblin. We kill the goblin, you get a witch casting spell. It's very little of that, and they've got like a live musician playing in the background. So like as they talk through the story, they'll change the music to kind of meet the mood or whatever they're doing. It's very well done, and it's always in front of a live audience, so you have a laugh track as well.
Yeah,
that's good. But so I tried to go listen to some other ones to see if they were as good, and they're just not. So they're still very popular. Some of them with like 300-400 episodes, but if you want a good one, guys, start with Dragon Friends. Really entertaining, and will make you want to do Dungeons and Dragons. Hands down, telling you, it's really funny. Anyway, that's it. Sorry.
I kind of want to listen to it.
Basically, just go to planetbroadcasting.com and listen to any of their podcasts. They've got some iffy ones, but a lot of good ones too.
Dragon Friends. Okay.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Finally, sorry, I've chatted on enough. Next week we'll do a topic. We'll think of something good, and we'll have it planned, and it'll be sound just as good as the other ones that I claim that I listened to. And then I'm thinking that tent, right? So here's what I'm thinking. So we had a tent when we went camping. I'm thinking part of me wants to set it up and then put towels inside so we have really good acoustics for this rather than the echo and stuff. But that means we have to sit in a house in a tent doing a podcast. But I don't think it's the worst idea I've ever had. It could be though. But
let's try it.
I'm going to have a look at it because we still got a bit of an echo in here. We try and take it out of the podcast. But anyway, you guys don't need to know either. All right. Finally, that's me. I've been Liam.
I'm Kayla.
And this has been MumbleCast. Bye.